What's up, everyone? This is Jared and Nick from What Cheers Beer Reviews. Today, this is from New England Brewing Company. This is their Fuzzy Baby Ducks Single IPA, and you went out and got this yourself, so.
I did. This growler is only 5 days old. I just got it at New England Brewing Company. It was my first time there. This was a really hard to get beer because it's draft only, and this is only the second time they've actually made it. And they only
Really? Second time?
Only the second time they've made it. And it was the second, it was the second batch, but they only were able to make half the batch this time. They actually threw out what they had been making for the second batch originally because the hops, the Citra hops they got were actually old. So the fresh Citra hops they did get, they were only able to make a small amount. So this is really rare right now.
Cool.
We got there just in time to get one of the last growlers this past weekend. So it's extremely fresh. A little bit about this beer. It is a single American IPA. It's 6.2% alcohol, and it is an all Citra IPA.
Cool. Awesome. Citra's a great hop.
It is a great hop.
Really nice.
It's very popular right now, and that's why it was kind of hard for them to get a lot of that hop. Also of note, right now, this beer is number 2 on BeerAdvocate's top single IPAs in the world, so that's pretty big. And there's only like 40 reviews on this beer so far.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's already
good for them.
It's already tied with the number 1 IPA, which was Hill Farmstead's Susan, I believe. So
yes,
we're talking about pretty much the best IPA in the country right now, just sitting here in a growler. So it's pretty cool. Let's get a look at the appearance.
Super hazy, definitely an unfiltered beer.
Yeah,
no questions asked.
Yep.
Kind of bright, like peachy, orange.
Yep.
Amber color, off-white head. Didn't pour too strong of a head, but
nope.
I wouldn't expect too much.
Kind of big bubbles actually,
bubbles,
around the side, but it just looks like a really, it looks like a creamy beer almost. It's just that like really hazy, orangey kind of color. Very cool looking, and it's a very light beer, so it looks bigger than it probably actually is.
Yeah.
But I'm dying to get into this. I'm sure
I
you
can't wait
are.
to smell this.
All right, man. Let's get an aroma.
Wow.
Oh wow, yeah, that is so.
This is why I love Citra.
It's so intense, but like soft at the same time.
My mouth is watering.
Yeah.
I can't. I want to take a sip.
This smells like one of the most flavorful IPAs. So citrusy.
So citrus, grapefruit. But not even like bitter grapefruit, more like
sweet.
A little bit of grapefruit, but like sweet, like orange.
Like with sugar, like on it, like kind of like grapefruit with like sugar.
Yeah, like a ruby red kind of sweeter grapefruit. Like I said, orange peel. It's
like Jared said. This makes your mouth water. There's orange juice in there. There's pineapple.
I'm drinking it.
Yeah, this just smells absolutely fantastic. Cheers.
Oh yeah, glad we have a growler of this. That's damn good.
Wow. Yeah. He's gonna be chugging this beer. Anyways, so this beer is extremely drinkable.
Super fruity,
nice hops, like nice bitterness
in
the back end. Yeah.
Right up. As soon as you take a sip, you get the bitterness, but it's not an overwhelming bitterness. It's not too powerful. It's exactly what you expect. It's a very clean bitterness.
Yep. It's not a sweet beer. It's not a sweet beer at all.
No.
It's very, very fresh, very hoppy right now. It's got some earth tones to it, but
a little bit earthiness.
Very much so in the tropical fruit.
Citrus all the way.
Citrus all the way.
Grapefruit.
It's kind of like having the zombie dust on crack, because that's a Citra Pale Ale, and it does remind me of that a little bit. But this is way more intense than a zombie dust.
It's
I can see why this would be going straight to the top of the list for single IPAs.
We should have just taken 2 growlers and stuck one in front of each other.
And the crazy thing is,
growler myself.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, they're charging $10 for a growler of this. It's just insane. It's crazy. If you're in the area and you were able to get it, it's absolute steal.
Long story short, fruity. That's the main flavor. It's fruity, like you said, not too sweet, not very. There's malt there. to balance it out.
There is a little bit of malt.
It's not like malt sweetness or anything. It's just enough malt to really give it body and everything to kind of combat that bitterness.
And the mouthfeel is, I'd say, medium to low. Like it's not obviously it's not like thick or anything. It's but it's not thin either. I mean, it's got some mouthfeel to it.
Yeah. Ratings as far as this one goes? I mean,
he's already done with it. I mean,
Rate Beer didn't even have enough ratings to give this a rating.
Nope. But Beer Advocate's a 98. Beer Advocate's a 98 right now, and like I said, it's pretty much tied for number 1 with Hill Farmstead Susan.
Growler. Okay.
Look at this guy.
But yeah, what do you think?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind it's one of the best IPAs. My only contention to give it the perfect score or whatever is that I always am more fond of sweeter beers. I wish there was a little bit more sweetness to it, and I say that actually a lot. So that is my thing, I guess. I like sweeter beers.
I like that too. I like a little bit of maltiness, sweetness in the background.
However, there's no doubt that this is in the top tier of IPAs. Is it number 2, number 1? I don't know. I can't say, but I think it's I'd go with a 96 or 7 on this. I'll just go with 97. I think it's really, really good. I think it's probably one of the best.
I agree. Single IPAs?
One of the best single IPAs.
We honestly haven't reviewed that many single IPAs.
No, we haven't. But we have had
a lot of doubles. But we've
had a lot of them, but we haven't reviewed them, right? Yeah.
For me, personally, I was going to give this one a 97 as well. It's outstanding. Excuse me. But
carbonation's nice, by the way. You can hear us burping. It's kind of carbonation's pretty nice.
I would say about a 97 for me. I mean, it's a fantastic beer.
What would you want different? Anything?
I like a little bit of sweetness to it as well, but no, I liked it. I mean, this may not have been the number 1 beer I've ever had, but I can guarantee you it was the fastest beer I've ever drank on camera.
Jared was thirsty tonight.
Oh my god!
And we've got all this
and another growler.
So aren't you guys getting thirsty now too? I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that to you.
97.
Yeah, and
screw the other guys.
Yeah, whatever.
What do they think?
You know, I think they're gonna make a lot more of it. I heard they're gonna make a lot more, actually, several more batches.
Yeah.
That was great, by the way.
I'm glad this is on camera. Why is this? I'm giving up.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up this review because Jared can't get this open.
So with that being said,
find us on Facebook.
There we go. Find us on Facebook. Now we can do a cheers.
Take your time.
Take a comment or leave a comment.
Take a comment. Leave a comment.
Yeah, it's like a penny
the
jar.
Yankee swap.
Yeah.
Whatever
take
you
one, leave
do.
one. You know.
But it, honestly, no, it's an exceptional low class IPA. If you guys have had this, I know some of you probably in the area. Let us know what you think of this beer. Like I said, they're going to be making a lot more of it the next year. They're going to try to. So, New England Brewing Company, Fuzzy Baby Ducks, 97 from us, guys. Comment, subscribe, and cheers to you guys.
Thank you, New England Brewing Company.
Thank you, guys.
I love this beer.
Awesome.